It's crucial that you pay attention to the 10 things I'll discuss here, since they are the worst habits for your liver and can hurt your liver's health. Knowing these behaviors helps you to prevent and quit. Engaging in bad behavior. Being an endocrinologist who specializes in metabolism and hormones, I will briefly go over liver health and metabolism. When the liver isn't working as it should, fatty liver, also known as hepatic steatosis, is the most often occurring change that can cause severe liver disorders, including inflammation, fibrosis, and scarring. Your chances of either avoiding or addressing this problem will be much raised by following these 10 habits. Let us first discuss the 10 tendencies in declining sequence. The first habit that damages the liver 10 is believing in pills or other drugs to cleanse or detoxify it. Hearing this makes one understand that nothing magical or a liver cleanse exists. Rather, resist the belief that a supplement would help your liver. Many of them aggravate the liver and can lead to hepatitis. One such item that is gaining increasing popularity are green tea capsules. Taking green tea pills in pill form raises the risk of fulminant hepatitis, which calls for a liver transplantation, it has been found. You should steer clear of green tea pills. See your nutritionist first, then your Dr. H. I do not, however, have access to an endocrinologist, liver specialist, or hepatologist. With these pills, a family doctor could help. You don't necessarily need to be an expert in metabolism or liver function. A skilled physician can help you with this knowledge, so reject these assertions. Some who pay for a consultation to learn, "Oh, I want to know the liver's secret." As I have heard, though, there is no such thing as a shot for the liver, thus you should not waste your money on miraculous events since there are no secrets. If you follow the guidelines I will go over here, you will have all you need for optimum liver health. While some claim that avoiding ultra-processed foods is the 9th step, what exactly are these foods and why are they detrimental for you? Though what you may have previously thought or understood, cereal bars are not excellent for the liver since they are highly processed foods. Ice cream-based frozen hamburgers, frozen pizza bought from a retail outlet in a box burger making at home is not allowed, nor storage in the refrigerator or freezer. Those small box-packed hamburgers you find at the market box are what I mean. Foods with several processing stages, such as lasagna, are labeled as ultra-processed since they have significant sodium levels. Instant noodles, which also have spicy sauces, are another example of an ultra-processed cuisine. Apart from their heavy sodium level, these dishes include sweets, simple carbohydrates, and saturated fats. Steer clear of these sorts of foods. Reducing your salt intake is crucial since eating too many processed foods has been related to an increase in liver ailments, including fatty liver, which has all the above-mentioned implications in addition to several additional disorders. For instance, too much sodium aggravates already existing high blood pressure or raises the chance of developing it. I'll define excess salt here. Average daily sodium intake in the United States is 2 grams, more than double the required level. Portugal or Brazil have more than 4 grams of sodium. You should pay this salt problem some thought. Remember this. Important advice. If you start reading and understanding food labels, you will find the salt level specified there. Staying away from soda and sweetened beverages like box juice is the 8th piece of advice. Especially if they include fructose or corn syrup, your liver can be quite harmed by these. Still, even if you take a glass of Coke once, it won't lead to liver disease, something I address in this video. Your current behaviors will instead greatly increase your risk of liver disease. You have a Coke drinking habit. It's not as if you claimed, "Oh, I had a glass of soda once and I don't have fat in my liver." Canned fruit. Juice-sweetened chocolate drinks will harm your liver, hence avoid this kind of beverage. If the drink has 0 calories, nevertheless, then, although this is a divisive issue, 0-calorie soda is better than ordinary soda, based on the calories and simple sugar level. Although the major focus of the video is not 0-calorie soda, I won't go into great length about it. If you have any questions, feel free to express them in the comments, and I will create a separate video regarding sweeteners and 0-calorie soda. I'm not stating this as many of these drinks include controversial ingredients, such different drugs, colors, and preservatives. The 6th unhealthy habit destroying the metabolism of your liver is sleep. Less than 6 hours of sleep every day or night increases your chance of metabolic problems including obesity, a risk factor for liver disease. Additionally, at danger, are those who sleep during the day and wake up at night. This was also discussed earlier, but you should also take care of other sleep-related problems, such as excessive snoring and obstructive sleep apnea, if your nightly sleep count is less than 6 hours. Another danger factor is the disturbance of oxygen flow throughout the night, hence you should pay great attention to your sleep. Ask someone living with you whether you wake up feeling like you're out of breath or if you snore often. It's not only a perception, you really run out of breath, which causes various metabolic problems, including blood pressure and blood sugar. It can also lead to excessive blood pressure, which compromises your metabolism even more and encourages the start of several disorders, including fatty liver. Foods high in white flour or wheat should be avoided since your body will break them down into sugar when you eat anything like cake, spaghetti, or bread. Any extra carbohydrate will accumulate in the liver and transform into triglycerides, which will increase your blood sugar levels. You cannot thus even have some pasta or a piece of cake. The identical justification I mentioned in the other item also fits the daily breakfast bread eating habit. One risk factor for fatty liver is overindulging in white flour. Still another is leading a lazy life. You also run the risk of various metabolic illnesses, including fatty liver, if your weekly activity time is less than 150 minutes. Try, therefore, to acquire at least 150 minutes of physical exercise every week. Split it 3 or more times, so 50 minutes 3 times a week, or 30 minutes 5 times a week of any kind of physical exercise you enjoy. If you have a problem, cannot run, cannot perform more severe exercise, or if it suits your taste, you can also walk. It is a wonderful activity if you want to maintain metabolic rate. It may be running on the street or on the treadmill. Health. Also for liver health, reducing the risk of fatty liver, it could be at the gym, it could be swimming, it could be the exercise of your choice. You have to choose an exercise that you like that is good for you, otherwise it is very difficult to maintain a habit that you don't like, then it will be a sacrifice. It will be very difficult to maintain physical exercise in the long term, which is so good for your health. But I heard there was another doctor who said, or my cardiologist said, that if I did 250 minutes, I could have an even greater benefit. There are some studies that say this. There is also this consensus of 250 minutes or more, but if you do at least 150, I will be satisfied. Okay, if you can do a little more. It also has an additional benefit for your health, number 4. And before number 4, I'm going to set a likes goal. You always ask, you try to guess it, right? And this time I'm going to surprise you. 10,500 likes is our goal today. Agreed. Nobody guessed it, right? Right? I doubt it. So it helps and leave a like, because this way the system understands that the video is relevant, ends up to distributing it, and more people have access to this. Video also subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, and if you already are, remember to activate the notification. Bell's 4th is about booze. If you have a liver issue or struggle with a fatty liver or any other condition, do you have to abstain from alcohol totally? There is no alcohol if your liver is free from issues. Click the bell and review all the choices so that we will notify you each time I post YouTube. Studies show that drinking up to 1 drink daily of alcohol would not be dangerous. But what if I took 3 or 4 dosages? That's not my view, though. I am talking about up to 1 dose daily. Studies do not reveal this issue, though, if you truly want to take 1 dose daily and you have no liver issue. After all, this is scientific. Several beverages, including wine, are even discussed up to 1 glass daily for cardiovascular health. I also have to highlight number 3, control of various diseases and disorders like high blood pressure, diabetic condition. Moreover, untreated or undetectable. Hypothyroidism increases the important frequency of fat in the liver. Should you have fatty liver, you should know that thyroid malfunction is one of the elements increasing your likelihood of liver issues, including fatty liver. Steer clear of saturated fats, including lard and coconut oil as well. Cheeses include bacon, especially the yellow ones, fried fat red meat. True, but am I against red meat? That raises once more the habit issue. Still, I oppose L. Well, then better choices exist. Alright, but coconut oil also has a lot of terrible for your health problems. I'm bringing this up since some people honestly believe that cooking with lard is healthy, but that's not the case. Cooking with lard, for instance, increases your risk of consuming too much saturated fat and alters your cholesterol as well as the fat content in your liver. What then is the opposite? If you have a non-stick frying pan, for example, extra virgin olive oil is better than lard. This saves the need to add oil too. The food. Though the food may taste better, I detest consuming too much fat, as it usually originates from the food itself. Another habit that compromises your liver. This is a really important subject. You shouldn't follow any kind of restrictive diet, and you also cannot rapidly lose weight if your liver is fatty. People who claim that dieting makes them gain weight, thus it is pointless, for them have been complaining for days. Restrictive diets, that is, those requiring you to eat one sort of food or drink one kind of tea, end up restricting yourself of many things you enjoy and raise your risk of returning. Apart from the pace of recovery you cannot sustain, these diets create a quite abrupt drop in weight. The American Diabetes Society advises 0.5 to 1 kilogram, weekly safe and slow weight loss, more than 1 kilogram per. Weak reductions can be quite quick and detrimental to your liver. 10 or 12 kilograms dropped in a month should be avoided since they compromise the condition of your liver. Obesity ranks top. Effective in preventing and regulating several forms of alterations, including fatty liver, is weight control. Reductions of 5% to 5% in weight have shown improvement in many cases of fatty liver. If 10% of the weight, more scientific data supports my assertions. This one is for those who are obese, since, if you are already thin, you would already be doing weight management. From Porto Alegre, I am speaking. This video would get what rating? Should it be a 10, I will create further films in line with that. You can also note in the comments your hometown and the area of the globe you live in. Should you find this video useful, remember to thumbs up it and forward it to friends and relatives who might find it beneficial. If you haven't already, sign up for our channel to get further in-depth health insights and advice on how to lead your best life. To lead a longer, better life, keep educated, keep well, and take care of your liver. Look after yourself. See you next time.